like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of AEW Rampage and AEW Dynamite. If you're in the UK, this is the week prior, so we're a bit behind in the UK, but it's the week of the 25th of September. So it starts off with Christian Cage versus Luchasaurus versus Darby, and Christian Cage and Luchasaurus versus Darby and Sting in a tag team match. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But Darby gets the victory. Then we have a mixed match here. So Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy and Hook versus Anna Jay and basically the JS members in a decent match. But in the end, Orange Cassidy gets the victory. Good to see he's still on a roll though. And then we have QTTV. Basically, yeah, they showed QT Marshall defending his title, his AAA title. And QT sends a message to Johnny saying he needs someone to tag with him next week, and Johnny is that man. Then we have the Hardys versus the Kingdom versus the Righteous versus the Best Friends in a four-way tag team match. Really good match. Go and watch it. You haven't seen it, but the Righteous get the victory. They're on a roll right now. Then we have the Dark Order versus the Acclaimed for the Trios Championship in a really good match, but in the end, the Acclaimed get the victory. Then we have Sky Blue versus Julia Hart in a decent match. Go and watch if you haven't seen it, but Julia Hart gets the victory. Then in the main event, it's Embassy versus Hangman Adam Page and the Bucks in a awesome match. Go and see it, but surprisingly, the Embassy get the victory. So wow. Then we go over to Dynamite. So Dynamite starts with Ray Phoenix versus Jeff Jarrett for the International Championship in a really good match. Go and watch it. Jeff Jarrett can still go. Don't know how old he is, but he's really good. But in the end, Ray Phoenix got the win. Then we have MJF and Adam Cole on a boat. Adam Cole's on crutches due to an injury, and basically MJF was going to hit Adam Cole with a diamond ring, but he didn't, and they sort of hashed things out. Now they're friends, and they caught a big white. They caught Paul White. Basically, he was out there swimming with a dinghy thing. So that's quite funny. Then we had Don Callis and Tanuski. Basically, they show footage of them beating down Habushi, and Sammy comes out and he calls out Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Then we have Wheeler and Ricky starts going back and forth in Collision after Ricky fought Bryan Danielson in a Texas match, and Wheeler basically calls out Ricky for a match, so that's going to probably happen at Wrestle Dream. Then we have Nick Jackson versus Brian Cage versus Claudio. Winner faces Ray Phoenix in a great match there, but in the end, surprisingly, Nick gets the victory. Nick gets the victory, so congratulations to Nick. Then you have Adam Cole and MJF come out. So basically, Adam Cole is injured. He's shattered his ankle, I believe, or his foot. Ligaments have been torn. It looks like it's going to be out for a while. So he's talking about relinquishing the tag team titles, the ROH tag team titles. But MJF says no, he's not giving up the title. He's going to defend them on his own. When he says that, Roderick Strong comes out and says he needs Adam. He needs him right now. So Adam goes to help him. And then the Bullet Club come out. Golden Bullet Club, but it's just Jay White comes out. Basically, he has a back and forth with well, it's more of a back it's more of a fall from MJF on the mic with MJF, and basically looks like them two might have a match together, so we will see. Then we have Matt Jackson versus Penta versus Orange Cassidy versus Austin Gunn in a great match. Go and watch. I haven't seen it, but in the end, Orange Cassidy gets the victory. Then we have Willow versus Julia Hart in a great match. Go and watch that as well if you haven't seen it, but in the end, Julia gets the victory. Then in the main segment, we have Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland with a contract signing for Wrestle Dream. Great back and forth between the two. Great stuff happening between them. I'm looking forward to the match. It's all signed, and let's see who wins at Wrestle Dream. So that's your review of Rampage and Dynamite. Leave a comment.